Hello and welcome back. My name is Carol Dao and I am your international healer. I am a jack of all modalities. I am a master of releasement, channeling, and hypnosis. Welcome. A little background about me. I've been working by word of mouth for the last 5 years, honing my all of my extrasensory abilities, which have allowed me to help and heal people in very amazing and miraculous ways as I've traveled to different energy vortexes and ley lines around our world to recharge and decompress, and also to understand how magnificent it is the moment you're able to let go and listen to your inner GPS as you align with the state of flow of the universe. So that's what I've been doing, and I still do it. I'm still practicing all of my extrasensory gifts like every single day, and it's just like a muscle. You know, whatever you want to do, you can do it. You just have to practice every single day. You want to learn a language? Great, practice. So I wanted to touch base with you guys today because I drew out a picture from a higher perspective. And because a lot of people right now, we're feeling the energetic waves and all of the emotions that come from the outside, and then it's triggering things inside of us. And a lot of people who have not dealt with their inner lower vibrational emotions are being very triggered right now from all of the energetic waves that are flowing through our world. And so I just want to do kind of like a friendly reminder of perception. So here's us, street level, in the mix. Pull yourself up into helicopter view. Look down. How big are your problems really? Pull yourself up into a world view. Look at the world. Look what's happening around the world. And then from space view. And it's so easy for us to get wrapped up into our own bubble right now, and especially as we are in quarantine. And it's difficult to, it's really easy to slide into a lower vibrational state because a lot of us are stuck. Some people more than fortunate in larger homes. Some people are stuck with even their abusers inside their home. So there's all different layers of that. And I wanted to just give you guys just a different perception of what is happening in the world, because at the end of the picture, I'll show you, I'll introduce you to Henry. And Henry is a unidentified flying object that I have taken notice of about a week ago. And who I am, and before I present anything, I like to do my research. I ask a ton of questions. I don't take it as face value. I like to do my research, and when the answer comes, it comes. And I've been taking notes of the times and the compass readings and the shifts of the winds when in the last 7 days when it came to Henry. I named him Henry. So it's easy for us to stay in this bubble view, and there's a lot of people who don't believe in any life form outside of the earth, and that's okay because we all come from different backgrounds and beliefs and all that stuff. And but there are billions and billions of stars and planets and universes. And I had someone recently say, well, I've never seen one, so it doesn't exist. Okay, then that's their belief and their perception. But for those of you who know and feel and can sense that there's something happening right now, there's a formation happening in different cities around the world, and they are popping up and they are showing themselves. If you have, if you could have the patience to stare at the sky for an hour or two a night, you will see some of the stars move. You will see movement in the skies. It's different. They're not drones because they're dropping in from on top of the clouds. So there's things happening, and each one of us, we have to do our own due diligence to come to a conclusion of what's happening. I did mine for like a week and I'm still doing it and I'm still collecting the data because I'm not here to be like, oh my God, check this. Well, yeah, I am here to say, check this out. But you know, I did my research and I still do my research. Everything that comes on the internet, I do my research. And I use my intuition that I've honed for 5 years to give me the insight and the knowing that what is presented in front of me is real or not real. That's discernment. Spiritual discernment is about discerning what is happening inside of you so you could see and feel and know what is happening outside of you. And so I'm going to show you the photo. And it's just a friendly reminder that if you are in it, whatever it is, and it seems difficult to step out of it, pull yourself up into helicopter view. Pull yourself up into world view. Take a look at what's happening around the world. And then pull yourself up into space view. And then say hi to Henry. Okay, I send you guys so much love and peace. And I hope you are staying well and safe. Many blessings. Alrighty, guys. So to elaborate on what I was saying earlier about there's 3 parts right now. We're just going to simplify everything. Just 3 parts, what's happening on an esoteric, on a grander scale than your life, your bubble that you exist in. So for example, here you are. Well, that's me. And then so, see, hi. And so here we are. This is you and then your family. So these are parts of your family members. Maybe this is your work, your career, whatever it may be. This is your bubble, okay? And so that's you. That's what's happening on a street level view. And then now what we're gonna do is we're going to take it out even a little bigger. And right now, so that's Mother Earth. These little dots, this is you. This could be you. These little dots represent 7.7 billion people in the world. Yes, these dots could be also a virus. These are 7.7 billion people in the world. These dots are the animals in the ocean. There's a lot going on, okay? There's a lot going on Mother Earth. Small, little, tiny, microscopic, okay? So this is what's happening. This is an overview of Mother Earth right now. And we're feeling the effects right now of the coronavirus, the emotional, mental, energetic, physical effects of what's happening in our world because a bigger, I want to say entity outside of ourselves is happening and it's affecting our small little world. But when you pull yourself out from helicopter view and also space view, you can see how tiny we are in the whole grand scheme of things. Tiny, just so small. Let that sink in. So that's Mother Earth. And she right now is on deck she's already started last year, but she is beginning to break. Because in order to break through, usually one has a breakdown. And as the earthquakes have picked up in a much more stronger magnitudes, and the volcanoes are erupting, and it's like a symphony that a maestro he points at the people, the group with cymbals, and then the cello, and then the tuba. So Mother Earth right now, she's saying, okay, earthquake here, volcano eruption here, just things that are happening around our Earth. you, your world, this bubble right here, everything else happening with Mother Earth. She's on deck. Okay, so that's that. So to get a perspective of what is happening around our lives and our world, and to pull yourself out of the emotional, vibrational state that you're in that holds you down and weighs you down, you have to open your eyes to see the bigger picture in a grander scale. Because if you stay here in your own little bubble, and you are now at a point that the lower vibrational emotions that you're feeling right now are paralyzing you, when Mother Earth begins to shift and rotate at a faster frequency and she's rising, this is not going to work. This is going to break you down in such a way that it's going to paralyze you, so you won't be able to shift with Mother Earth. So that's the second part. And then there's a third part. Because outside of our Earth, there's Earth's outsiders. So here you are. There you are, it's small. And then you pull yourself out, helicopter view, and then space view. Let's call this guy Henry. You'll see later why I'm calling him Henry. So Henry has his homies. Henry has his homies, and they're all around, and they're invisible. They have way much more advanced technologies than us mere humans. And so here's Henry hanging out, ready to hop on in or show himself. Here's you and all those lower vibrational emotions and what you're feeling. Here's Mother Earth and how she's vibrating and shifting in a much more accelerated fashion. If you stay here, you won't be able to handle what's this is happening. And then when Henry comes with his homies. How do you get from this space to understand and pull yourself and see a higher perspective? Meditation. Qigong. Self-care. Self-development. And letting go. See, if you are in this space right now, you're holding on to what this is, your career, all these emotions attached to all these identities outside of yourself, like you don't really know who you are. And so in order for you to vibrate and ride the waves of the energetic tidal waves that are happening with Mother Earth, because this one small 7.7 billion people in the world, plus some, and then all the other animals in our space, you need to let go. You need to let go and you need to ascend, because all the stuff that you're holding on to, it's weighing you down. It's absolutely weighing you down, because now when Mother Earth is shifting, and then once like we're not even we're not even feeling the effects, because we're over here feeling the coronavirus and all of this stuff, and then having our identities taken away from us because we self-identified with things outside of ourselves. But this hasn't even happened yet. Mother Earth, she hasn't even showed us what she's made of. But we know what she's made of. And then after that is Henry. And his homies. And he has a lot of homies. Well, I named this guy Henry because I do have video of a Henry. and some Earth's outsiders. But that's going to be later. So I hope you guys enjoyed this visualization of pulling yourself from your inner bubble to looking at the world in a much more higher elevation, to see it for what it is, and that we are just a small, small speck in the puzzle.